Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is teacher Osman, teacher of English, class 6H. Today is 22nd of March 2020. Today's topic is grammar. So last time we had to look at adding D to a verb ending in E. Then today we are going to learn about adding ing to a verb ending in E. So this time around we are looking at the verbs that drop E and we add ing in the sense that with ing we form the verbs to be in continuous tense. Last time, looking at adding D to a verb ending in E, we were trying to make the verbs in past tense. So we are going to follow the laws or the directions given in different slides. So let's start with the second slide. With second slide we are given instructions. They have said a verb ends in silent E. If a verb ends in silent E, we drop the final E and add ing. Obviously, as you drop the E and you add ing, it means that you're changing the verb to be in continuous tense, meaning that something is going on continuously. So if you check, we have some examples. The first example, you are given a verb called leave. Most people like to say, leave me alone, leave me alone. When do you say leave me alone? If someone is disturbing you, maybe. Because in good relationship, or if you're working together with your friend, you can say leave me alone. So with the word leave, we have a continuous tense that is pronounced as living. So as we pronounce as living, it means you're adding ing to the verb by dropping E. So with the next verb is take. So with this we add also ing to make it continuous, and this verb is being pronounced as taking. So we have the third verb, which is receive, and in receive we shall have another verb formed by adding ing as receiving. So with receiving means someone can give you a gift and you receive it. Someone can give you a birthday party gift and you receive it. A parent can give you a prize for having passed the exam. So all of that is by receiving. So the verb changes from receive to receiving, which is continuous. And we have also the fourth one. So with the fourth example, it means shake. So ask yourself, what is shake? So with shaking means making something unstable. Which something can be a tree. The children do like shaking the mango trees because they expect the ready mangoes to be eaten. And with the ready mangoes, we know them as to be in yellow color. It could be other fruits. Also, when you come to school, when you're greeting your friends or teachers, in most cases, you have to shake the hands. You shake the hands. So by shaking, it is a verb which is formed by dropping E, which was called silent, and then adding ing. We have the last verb. The last verb is prepare on our list. With that last verb, we have to add ing by dropping E to make it in a continuous tense, and the word will be preparing. So to make the word preparing, it is your task, because you're given question marks, meaning that you have to answer that. So let's look at another slide. With this slide, the next slide, it is giving you sentences. Those sentences you're going to see, they are the sentences that shows you how actions are done continuously. So if you get any action and it must be done continuously, it means that that action, that verb which describes an action, must have ing. So looking at the examples of the verb on slide 2 that we have finished, you will see that in those sentences, the verbs ending with E are later changed by adding ing. So let's look at the first sentence. The scouts prepare a seedbed. The scouts prepare a seedbed. So obviously we discussed about a scout. Hope everyone knows who a scout is. And with that, we have the next sentence having another verb called preparing. The sentence is, the scouts are preparing a seedbed. Now if you look at the two sentences, all of them are talking about scouts, but the first sentence has a verb prepare at the end of it with E. So it has letter E at the end of it, which is later changed by adding ing. So the correct sentence with ing is, the scouts are preparing a seed bed. So there comes another sentence. The pupils write in their books. So who are the pupils? An example of a pupil in singular is you yourself. So a group of children in class are described as pupils. So here they are saying the pupils write in their books. So the correct answer with ing, which changes the verb write to writing, is given, and this, it has a bullet with a tick, meaning it's the correct answer. So here it goes. The pupils are writing in their books. So when the pupils are writing their books, it means that the action is taking place and continuously. So let's look at the sentences. Let's look at the next slide. Given the sentences, the broken sentences, as you're going to look at your book, you are given the exercise. This exercise, it is going to call for filling in the blanks, but the exercise you're given will also base on changing all the verbs that you see with the E at the end of them being dropped, and you add ing. So let's look at these directions given. Read the questions carefully and answer. Exercise 2, page 130 from your textbook by writing in your exercise book. So what they mean? If you look at your book, your textbook, we have here a textbook. If you look at your textbook, it means the book you're using to learn. And we have a verb called writing. This one is continuous. And in this continuous, we are adding ing from the word write. So they're telling you to write the exercise in your books. And having in mind that after writing the exercise in your books, take a photo and send it back to me for marking. Question 1 is answered for you. Let's look at this instruction in your book. You are guided in exercise 2 that you have to use the correct form of the verb in the brackets to fill in the gaps. So I've answered question 1 for you. So with question 1 we have Misekwa. Misekwa is a noun, it's a name of a person, although not a Muslim, is taking her patrol's report to the troop leader. The word found in bracket at the end of the sentence is take. So meaning that taking was got by dropping E. By dropping E, then later adding ing to a verb, making another verb called taking in continuous tense. So my piece of advice is you have to analyze, read carefully, and understand the rest of the questions, answer them, and send them back to me for marking. Thank you very much.